This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Banks versus Banks. You all have been together for 19 years. You're married, and I noticed in the court papers there's a 10-year age difference. Miss Banks, you're 10 years older than Mr. Banks.
Correct.
But Mr. Banks, you're concerned that...
Oh,
really?
we're not supposed to
It was just a little love between us.
Okay.
I ain't mad at her.
Yeah, I mean, 10-year age difference. But Mr. Banks, you're concerned that your cougar may have found a younger cub.
I believe she wants somebody younger than me.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
That is not true, Your Honor, at all. That is not true.
Well, Mr. Banks, what's at stake here? I mean, if she has found somebody younger, what does that mean?
That means that I have to find me somebody else. We're gonna get a divorce, Your Honor. If I find out that she's cheating on me, because I'm too good for her. I mean, for her to, cheat on me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 19 years.
Now.
Yes.
And you gonna walk away from it. You'll walk away from it.
Because I'm faithful to her.
Okay.
I mean, we had some times where I wasn't, but we got through that. And we shouldn't have to deal with that anymore.
Your Honor, I have never cheated on him.
Okay.
With him, it's like he can go and smile and talk to anyone he wants. I have to sit down, don't say a word, and...
No, Your Honor, no.
If I do...
Listen.
What?
So you're saying it's a
That's
double
not true.
standard.
Double
It's like
standard.
he can do and smile and be Mr.
All
Friendly,
that.
but if you Miss Friendly, there's a problem.
I am cheating.
Okay, Mr. Banks, she says you smile and you friendly with everybody, and do you consider that cheating?
A woman and a man have two different...
It's inappropriate.
I always tell her about hugging men. She'll let a man come and hug her, front on, like, you don't do that.
You can't have a friendly hug with a man?
No.
No, she should hug a man from the side or something. She'll hug a man.
You talking about the Christian side hug. Like,
There you go,
And
yeah.
That's what I
good
did.
morning, and keep it moving.
Wait a minute.
When you
Not
marry, she knows that bothers me.
Well, okay, but the issue for you, Mr. Banks, is that you think she has a new cub.
Absolutely.
Is there a particular cub that you're worried about?
My buddy Anthony.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Tell us about that.
He happens to pop up every time I'm not home. One time I was out of town, listen, let me talk. One time I was out of town, he called. I was on the phone talking, I heard a knock on the door. I'm like, who is that? She goes, oh, that's Anthony. I told, get him the phone. Man, quit coming to my house when you know I'm not there, because he knew I was leaving. You know I'm not there, don't knock on my door. So I told him, but later on, I come home, I asked him, you didn't come back to my house. Oh, yeah, man, I did. It was an emergency. I had to use the bathroom. My wife wasn't at home or something. I came up to the door, and I knocked on the door, and Nita let me come in.
And use the bathroom.
What you tell me?
And I told you no because I didn't want no argument. You know how you are. I had actually forgotten that he had came in and used the bathroom.
Okay, Ms. Banks.
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
I just want to get some clarification on this gentleman. You say he's younger than you.
Absolutely.
Now, you're 10 years younger.
Right.
And he may be 15, so she won't step down another 5, I guess.
Okay, all right.
That's a joke to me.
All right.
Because
You
it
like
was
young man, though, right?
Look, I didn't know how young you were when I got with you.
Okay.
You know why I got with you? Because I felt like you were a gentleman. So that's why I got with you.
And that ain't got nothing to do with age.
Ain't got nothing to do with no age. I did not know how old he was.
Do you have any other reason to believe that she's cheating?
Well, one time, Jan, I was working third shift, right? And
Okay.
I leave home, and I left my ID to get in the building, so it was like a half an hour drive to work. So I got there, and I seen I left my ID. So
What time of night we talking about?
It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm working third shift.
Okay.
Okay.
So I comes back to the house. I knocked
Where
on the
was
door
I?
for
Where
her to
was I
come.
at?
Hold on, Ms. Banks, hold on.
It took her a while to get to the door. She comes, she surprises me. I'm like, what took you so long? She had some kind of excuse. So I go, I'm a suspicious person.
I'm asleep.
So I goes to the front door. I'm open, the screen is open. Where's the screen door? We don't use this door. I look, there's footprints in the snow going to the side of the house out to the street. I calls her because she always tell me, oh, you tripping, there ain't nothing. Come here, let me show you, come here. Why is these, oh, that must be the mailman. Mailman, it's 11 o'clock at
Or
night.
either a deer or something.
A deer with feet.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, how do you know that the mailman didn't have those footprints from earlier in the day?
No, it had just snowed about evening time, 5 o'clock, after the mailman runs about 12 or...
So we're talking
10.
fresh snow and
Yes.
fresh snow prints.
Yes.
And, you know, Ms. Banks, a deer, really? That's what you're going with?
Oh, they have little kind of
That
circles.
is his assumption of what he actually don't know what time the mailman came. We got kids. They could have did it.
We don't use our...
But everybody uses the side doors, my understanding.
No,
Everybody
but
use the
they
side
go
door.
through the front yard and stuff sometime, running around or anything.
Were these footprints right up to the door, or just out there in the yard?
Right out the door, like someone was trying... You know, a normal person would go out the driveway that's leaving. This footprint was up the side of the house, through the neighbor's yard and out to the street.
Oh.
So
So, you know what? Are you thinking that maybe the reason it took her so long is that person was coming out the
Get out.
front door and she was coming to the side door?
Yep. That's what I
That's
believe.
what he thought.
That's what
yes,
we
that's
hear.
true.
I really
he did
believe
really
that.
believe that.
I gotta
It
ask the
did not
question,
happen.
was somebody in your house? Nobody was in bed
No
with
one
you.
was in the house. I was in there asleep. And that's what took me so long to get to the door. And I'm wondering why you didn't use the key. Why you didn't call me?
Because I wanted you...
He was trying to
I
talk.
like to come home without you knowing I'm coming.
Mr. Banks, this sounds like a stupid question, but I got to ask it anyway. Do you trust your wife?
No.
Wow.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a stupid question.
No, it was the
I mean,
question.
I wouldn't be here if I trusted her. I wouldn't be here. This is what I'm here for.
I've been loyal to this man for 19 years. It's like,
How does that make you feel that you've been loyal for 19 years, but yet he says he doesn't
I feel
trust
like
you?
I'm nothing, you know, that I'm nothing to him.
Yeah.
So it makes me want to say, okay, it's over for him to keep doing this.
And this ain't gonna be news to none of us that you can't have a successful marriage without
With
trust.
no trust.
So, yeah, you're in the right place. We gonna figure this out.
And so, Mr. Banks, do you have reason to believe that these footprints were left by this friend Anthony?
Could be, or it could be.
They look like about his foot size?
Yeah, me and him have about the same size foot.
Does he know your work schedule, like when you leave the house?
Yes, he does, Your Honor.
So he would know if you left the house that you'd be gone all night.
Yeah.
And so the coast would be clear.
Yes.
Your Honor,
Actually,
he
Your
is
Honor,
paranoid.
He calls me all the time at work. Oh, what you doing, man? I'm at work like I was yesterday when you called me, or last week. Oh, man, I forgot what hours you work.
But, Your Honor, what do I have to do with it? That's what I keep telling him. That's your friend.
Well, if he's keeping
What
up with
do-
his hours, he's trying to keep up with his hours so he can keep up with you.
But he's
That's what
not.
I think.
That is not.
That's what I
think. Judge Cutler, that is not true.
That's what I think.
Well, we got your side, we have her side, and we have that other man's side. He is here. Ron, would you escort him in? Yeah? He is younger, Mr. Cutler.
Yeah.
He has dreads, Mr. Cutler.
Yes.
I can see where there could be some
Nice
issues.
looking young man. Good day, sir. How are you?
How you doing, Mr. Cutler?
I'm doing fine,
Mr.
thank you.
Cutler.
How are you?
Would you state your name, please, for the record?
Anthony Bond.
All
Okay.
right. So you are the Anthony that we've been talking about.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay? How do you know Miss Banks?
I've known Miss Banks for quite a while. I've known her. We all stayed in an apartment complex back in like maybe 2009, and I was married at the time. And I met her before I got a chance to meet Selvin. And when he was away at the time, and when he came back, me and him got to know each other, and we became friends. So
So you
you
know
can-
her and you're friends with him.
yep, I know both of them.
And you consider Mr. Banks a friend?
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has testified that he has told you not to come to his house when he's not home. Is that true?
That is truth to that, yeah.
Okay. Have you been to his house when he's not home?
I've come by, but that's unknowing of him not being there.
Okay, so you thought he was there.
Right.
All right.
Mr. Banks, you want to ask the witness a
Yeah, I
question?
want to ask him questions.
Because typically we ask the questions, but you got a question you want to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna-
What's your
Now-
question?
Didn't you tell me that she let you in the house one time when I said, man, don't come to my house? And when I asked you, I said, did she let you in, man? Because she said no. And you told me, yeah, man, she did let me in. I came in for a while, had a talk with her, and I left.
No.
No, it wasn't no talk. I used the bathroom and I left.
Oh, but you didn't stay and talk to her.
No, we didn't stay in there. There wasn't no conversating.
She had told me she never let you in,
But-
and that didn't
And the
occur.
reason that I told him that is because it was going to strike up an argument, and we
Why
would
not
have been
just
arguing.
don't let them in?
And, okay, but
And let them go to the gas
Just being-
station.
that's
Okay,
being
Mr. Banks,
polite
that is
and
kind of
nice.
inhumane,
No.
isn't it?
That's
You know,
very
a
inhumane.
friend of both of you all says I have to
That-
use the bathroom. You're like,
and-
no, go down to the gas
Yes.
station. I mean, do you
Okay,
really
no.
expect
Why would he
somebody to do
expect me
that?
to say that? You know, how would he expect me to say that?
Because my husband
It's not at home.
not at home, and he asked me not to allow you in my home when he's not there.
Okay, look, I understand. I just don't think that's realistic.
Yeah, I mean,
I just don't think. But I
Thank
mean, the
you, God.
undercurrent to all this is
Thank you.
Tell
your
me
husband
about
told you
when I asked
he didn't want Anthony in his house, and then after that point in time, you let him in the house and then lied to your husband about it.
Right.
all right.
Mr. Bond,
Yes.
Mr. Banks is concerned that his wife is cheating. Does he have anything to be concerned about?
I mean, I think he has a little bit to be concerned about as far as like she's still, you know, kind of vibrant and she still has her looks about herself. You know. But as far as
That's
being
not my
concerned is-
fault. That is not my fault.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the
Mr.
compliment.
Banks, that's a compliment.
Yeah, thanks,
I
man.
mean,
Thanks.
So you think Mr. Banks may have something to worry about because she still got it going on.
She still got it going on. She has a lot of vitality about her, you know, and her looks is still there. So
Okay, well then the question is, does he need to worry about you?
no, because as far as our friendship, I value our friendship, you know, and I've told him this numerous times. We've had many of conversations, and I told him like, you don't have to worry about me ever having to, you know, do something that's going to break the trust that we have, or the friendship that we have as a whole, as you know, me knowing him and her.
So
And I wouldn't want to mess that up.
let me just ask you point blank.
Go for it.
So that there's no question. Have you had sex or any kind of intimacy with Miss Banks?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I hope that's true, man. I hope that's true.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Thank
right.
you, Mr.
Thank you, Mr.
Bond.
Bond.
You can stay right there.
All right.
All right.
This court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call a certified polygraph examiner, Michael Williams, to determine is she cheating. Ron, please escort Mr. Williams in.
Michael Williams.
Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I'm a retired federal agent with 25 years of federal service. I'm currently a certified polygraph examiner for the state of Georgia and also a private detective.
You conducted a polygraph examination of Ms. Banks, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
You asked Miss Banks, since being married to your husband, have you had physical sexual contact with Mr. Bond? What was her response?
Your Honor, she said no.
What did the lie detector determine? What did the lie detector determine?
Lie detector determined she was being truthful.
Ah, see.
We have one more question.
Okay.
One more.
You asked Ms. Banks, since being married to Mr. Banks, have you had sexual intercourse with any other men? What was her response to that question?
Your Honor, she said no.
Are you ready for this answer, Mr.
Yes,
Banks?
I am. I'm
Mr.
ready.
Banks, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
Your Honor, the lie detector determined she was being truthful.
No, I don't want no hug now. No. See, that's wrong.
Sorry, baby.
No, you're not. You're not sorry.
I am sorry. I am. I really am.
You are not sorry. You
I'm
are
sorry.
sorry.
Mr. Cutler asked me what we gonna do with y'all. I'm not sure. But I got a few words for you.
Okay.
One, y'all are really cute. Y'all are really cute. And
Look, not just cute, vibrant.
Vibrant. Vital.
Vibrant.
Yes, yes.
Vibrant.
So here's some things, Mr. Banks. She's a good person.
She is a good
So you have to start from the premise that good people tend to do good things.
Right.
And if you keep that in mind, you won't be worried about all this other stuff.
Right.
Yeah, because she's a vibrant, outgoing woman. That's what you liked about her.
Right,
That's what
absolutely.
attracted you to her. So you can't use that against her now to
Right.
beat her over the head with it just because you think she
And that's
might
what
be
he do.
cheating with somebody.
And Mr. Bond, show some grace to your friend, Mr. Banks.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna give him some hard time on this, you know.
Okay.
But he's gonna get it, man. I told
Okay.
him.
Ms. Kozak, you all are dating. This is your first significant relationship in some years, and you had a prior appearance in this court as an accused.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you fear issues of infidelity with Mr. Kozak are now appearing in your relationship.
Yes.
Tell us why you've opened this case.
Okay, Your Honor. So I know that Will is cheating on me. You know, I've been here before. I've done this. All the tall tale signs are there. And, you know, I'm praying that it's not true because I do love him and I want to continue building this relationship. But I'm about to renew my lease and I don't want to make the mistake adding him to my contract if he's cheating on me.
So you got some stuff at risk.
Mr. Kozak, she says you're cheating on her. What do you have to say about that?
I'm here to prove that I'm not, and I'm being faithful.
So you're like, this is not me.
It's not me. I think she's paranoid, and she's worried for all the wrong reasons, because her past relationships hurt her.
Well, and she says this is her first long-term relationship, so, you know, she is wanting this relationship to work out. She wants to believe that you're not cheating, but she says the warning signs are there, the telltale signs, because she has stood where you're standing right now.
If she believed that she wanted this to work, we wouldn't be here right now.
All right, but you, Miss Lewers, said you see the warning signs. You've been here and done that. Tell me what warning signs you see.
Okay, first, Your Honor, in the beginning of our relationship, we also were very intimate, like every day, multiple times a day.
Oh,
and now
boy.
all of a sudden, we laying in bed, he's turning away from me, and I'm like, you know, let's do something. He's like, I'm tired, I'm not in the mood.
I started working a lot more, too, you know, from the beginning, too, and I didn't have this job from the beginning. But now I got a new job, I work more hours, and I'm exhausted. And, you know, I don't always want to come home and have sex with her. I'm sorry, you know, I'm be tired, and I know I do things all day, every day, not just work. I got other priorities.
Mr. Kozak, you know, the court papers indicate that you're 23 years old.
Man, if you ain't doing it now, you ain't never gonna do it.
I
I mean, Ron, am I wrong?
Not lying.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, at 23, you should have boundless energy.
Yeah, especially for
You know,
that activity.
If you're not gonna have it at 23, you're not gonna have it at 53. I can tell you.
Can you tell him at 53?
Oh, at 53, you know, you still have some energy. Don't get me wrong,
I
right?
was like,
Okay.
I haven't missed a beat. I was like, what have I missed? Okay, all right, but it's a difference.
You gotta put some extra work into it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how you work out, Mr.
Yeah,
Keller.
that's why I work out, you know,
All right.
stay in shape, hit the treadmill. You gotta put some extra work
All
into
right,
it.
well, I appreciate it.
At 23, it should come naturally.
So, those are your warning signs. Have you seen any, or do you have any evidence that supports that he's cheating actually?
Oh, yeah.
All right, tell me about
Like,
that.
one time when we finally were being intimate, he's on top of me, you know, we're getting into it, and I lean up to go kiss on his neck, and here I see in the light a hickey.
You're sure it was a hickey?
Oh, like, that's definitely what it looked like.
Where was it?
On his, like, shoulder, neck.
Right here, like on the collarbone.
Yeah, that's what I meant, collarbone.
Okay, go ahead, look.
Are you saying that's not where you put it? I mean, what are you saying?
No, I know for a fact it wasn't for me. We ain't had sex in weeks.
Oh.
And the
okay.
hickey don't last that long.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Okay. All right, so you have a demonstration about this hickey.
Yes.
All right, Ron, would you go help our litigant with this demonstration?
Mr. Kozak, you know.
Been working out.
Yeah. that vest covers a lot. So where exactly did you see the hickey on Mr. Kozak?
Right?
Is that lipstick?
It was like that, right there on the, kind of like on the collarbone.
Yeah.
Mr.
Wait, hold on. Was it a fresh hickey or what? Did it look like it was fading? What did it look
It
like?
looked fresh. Like, you know how bruises are colored, like purple and stuff? It looked like red.
Oh.
All right, Mr. Kozak.
This incident happened right after I got off work, and you know, I tried to explain to her. She wasn't accepting any answers, but you know, it happened while I was at work lifting a box. You know, in and
Where
out
do
of the
you
freezer.
work? Were you getting hickeys while you're lifting boxes?
It wasn't hickey, it was a bruise to my shoulder. Because,
Oh, okay.
Because I'm left-handed and I hold a box a different way, and it's full of frozen products.
Yeah, and you were
it was heavy.
working with no shirt on.
No.
And there was no tear on your shirt.
A box doesn't
but
make
it bruised you that
A box
bad, right?
doesn't make a tear in a shirt.
And you brought a box. Would you like to demonstrate how you got this bruise?
Yes, I would.
On your collarbone that, you know, Miss Lewis thinks is a hickey.
I carry it like this, and so I can see where I'm going, and I don't drop it, and I don't bump into anything in the restaurant.
But the problem is the hickey's on the other side. See, she put it on your left side.
Damn, can't even get your story in line.
Well, her story's out of line then.
Now, are you sure that was from the box?
I'm sure.
That's his story, Color.
He's sticking with it.
He's sticking to it. All right, do you have any other reason to believe that Mr. Kozak is cheating?
Yes, the lying about work.
The lying about work.
In the beginning of our relationship, he worked like part-time hours, 30 hours a week at the most.
Okay.
Shortly after, he had started working full-time hours plus some overtime, which is fine, no problem, more money.
Right.
So I get on our account. We have a shared account, bank account, and I checked it when he got paid, and the money didn't increase.
Huh.
So I asked him about it, and he's like, "Oh, well, they're taking more taxes since I'm making more money." Okay,
Which is reasonable.
Yeah,
It's
but
reasonable, but is it true?
If I'm in the right tax bracket, it is reasonable, and it is true.
But that night, I had been cleaning the house and had found his work bag with his pay stubs in it. And these hours definitely were not matching up with what he was claiming he was working.
So did you ever go and confirm that he's working when he says he's working? Have you ever done that?
Actually, when that happened, I had started sending my niece Desiree to his work to check up on him.
Okay. And so did she see him at work?
That's what she claims.
Mr. Kozak, I mean...
Because he needed some
All these
alone time.
accusations and all of her just thinking I'm cheating, honestly, I wanted to get away from her. You know, she would drive me crazy, and I couldn't stand it.
Coupled with everything else, I mean, you can understand why she thinks that you're keeping time with somebody else, right?
Oh, I understand why, but, you know, it's not true.
And she's even said she sent her niece up there to see if you were at work.
And I was there, and I called her out on it, too.
What does your niece say about your relationship with Mr. Kozak?
Oh, she absolutely agrees with me. She tells me that he's definitely cheating. You know, she knows the signs. She's been there. And she told me that I should leave him.
Well, we have your side, your boyfriend's side, and we have your niece's side. She is here to testify. How are you, Miss Massey?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Now, you have been here, you were here before, is that correct?
Yes.
And you were accusing your aunt of cheating with your boyfriend, is that correct?
Correct.
All right, let's go to the clip.
I suspect that he is cheating on me with my aunt.
Your blood relative?
Blood relative.
Why would you think that your aunt is sleeping with your boyfriend?
Well, because she's done it before.
So how has your relationship with your aunt been since you left court?
Since leaving court, me and Cassie's relationship was okay. I mean, it didn't really go back to the way it was because, obviously, after leaving here, they had both admitted to sleeping together. Now, when she admitted it finally, I had already broken up with him. So, I mean, I was hurt, but I was okay with it because I knew he was trash anyway. She still comes to me and confides in me with her problems and everything. I just wouldn't say it is what it used to be.
But you all grew up if I remember, like sisters. You all were very close.
That is correct.
And she still sees you as a confidant. Even though it may not be what it was, you all, I would still say, it sounds like you still have a close relationship.
Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, I'll always have her back, to an extent.
Well, you know, your aunt has testified that you believe that Mr. Kozak is cheating on her.
That is correct.
Right, so who do you believe he's cheating with?
I'm going to let him tell you guys that.
All right?
Mr. Kozak?
I don't know what she's talking about.
We have done a complete investigation to get to the bottom of this, to find out the answers. At this time, the court would like to call former military interrogator Lena Cisco to find out, is he cheating? Rob, would you bring her in? How are you, Miss Cisco?
I am well, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you, as always.
Thank you.
Tell us what you did to investigate this case.
So I first had the accused write a witness statement, and I went through it looking for any indicators of truthfulness and deception. And then I studied their case files, and I put together an interview plan, and then I interviewed Mr. Kozak to see if he was cheating on Miss Lewers.
All right, Mr. Kozak, you're looking down, you got a weird smile on your face. Do you have something you need to tell this court, and more importantly, Miss Lewers?
Yes, there is actually.
All right.
Last December, when me, you, and Desiree got drunk and you passed out, me and her had sex.
That's what we on.
So, Mr. Kozak, are you saying this was just a one-time thing you're now confessing, or what's going on?
Why are you smiling like it's funny?
Well, I got a hold of her a couple days later to see if it was just a one-time thing, and, you know, it was a recurring thing. And it happened more than once.
So you've been having sex with her niece?
Yes, I have.
Since December?
Yes.
Ms. Massey, is that true?
That is completely true. I have receipts.
You have receipts?
I have proof.
Oh,
These are text messages between who and who?
Me and Mr. Kozak.
All right.
He wrote, I can't wait for all this to come out so we can finally be together. I hate acting like I'm happy. I just want to be with you.
Wow. I know, baby boy. You just got to get up the nerve to tell her. She's going to be mad, but oh well.
I'm going to marry you one day.
You wrote these?
Yes, I did.
Well, wait, there's more.
I love you.
I love you more.
Hey, Daddy, how was work?
It was good. Just wish I could have came home to you.
One day, baby, one day.
I know, it can't come soon enough, though.
Miss
I
Lewers.
feel sick.
I mean, this has to be a complete, utter shock to you.
Oh, yeah. Like, I definitely thought we were past this. 2 years. You waited that long? And you hid it from me, and this is how you're gonna bring it out to me?
I wanted to tell you forever ago. He was the one that didn't want to hurt you.
Okay, we're family.
I've
You
been
could have
waiting
told
to
me.
jump on the opportunity to tell you.
We could have did this.
Was this payback for what happened before?
No.
You're sure?
I mean, it crossed my mind in the beginning, but like I said, we both got drunk, and it happened.
That was the first time. What about the second time, the third time, the fourth time, and all the other times?
Sometimes you just get addicted.
So, Mr. Kozak, it wasn't work that was tiring you out. It was trying to juggle these two women. That was what was exhausting you.
But what about when
she's done it 5 times to me? Why should I feel bad?
So it is a revenge thing?
It was in the beginning, yes, but not now. No.
So you are testifying that you're in love with Mr. Kozak?
I am.
And you want to be with him?
We are going to be together.
And Mr. Kozak, so I guess the hard question, the question du jour. When you walk out of this courtroom, who you going home with?
Oh, that's no question.
That's right.
You're going home with Miss Massey?
Yes, I am.
You got your stuff packed?
It'll be at your mom's before you get home.
Half of it's already at my house anyway.
This this is bad.
Yeah, I was done 2 years ago. I thought we were over it, you know?
Of course you were after you hurt me over and over and over.
Oh, because I did it intentionally.
Oh,
yeah,
you...
I
Hold on, wait a
didn't
minute.
feel bad
How do you
for hurting
accidentally
you.
sleep with your niece's boyfriend 5 times?
Okay, yeah, and I understand that. I made my mistakes.
Okay, but I don't want to hear that. I
apologize.
didn't intentionally think. I was actually drunk. I actually made a mistake. I continued to do it because I wanted to.
Okay.
I'm not claiming that that was a mistake. The first time it was a mistake. We shouldn't have continued it, but we fell in love. You can't help who you love.
Okay.
The difference is you intentionally sober screwed 5 of my boyfriends, proceeded a relationship with 2. 1 lasted almost 5 months.
But Miss Massey, if you already know what that feels like, you've done the same thing. And 2 wrongs don't make it right.
I wanted to tell her after the first time. I didn't, out of respect for him.
You all are engaged, you've been together for 3 years, but whether this relationship continues depends on the outcome of today's case because you, Ms. Burries, have concerns about Mr. Mull's ex. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you've opened this case. Tell us what's at stake today.
Well, Your Honor, I feel like my family at stake. Mr. Mull is the man of my dreams. I love him dearly. I just feel like he opened my eyes up to different adventures, but I feel like everything is at stake because I still feel like he's cheating on me with his ex.
No, I'm not, Your Honor. I love her so much and to the point that, like, I don't want to do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I works a lot. You know, I work 2 jobs. Then I might end up having a little fun with my family, then come in late. But I do love her, and I want to take this relationship to another level. But in order for me to do that, I got to prove that I'm innocent of being out and cheating. So,
and that's what you're here to prove today.
Okay, so Ms. Burries, what went wrong? You said you're concerned. What went wrong?
It's to the point where I told him, okay, if you at your family member's house, if you wherever you at, you can stay there, leave.
So what happened when you told him get gone?
He left.
All right, so how many days was he gone?
6 months. After he left, he told me he cheated. He admitted to it, like after he left though. And then this person that you got that you say you cheated on me with, you got into a whole relationship with her.
Did you tell her who you cheated with?
No, ma'am.
How do you put the 2 together?
He told a family member, and it got back to me.
Is that correct?
Yes. I just was a changed man. Now I just changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Back then, yeah, I did cheat, Your Honor. I did cheat it. But when we got back together, you know, I changed.
No, you didn't.
So you all got back together?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay, but you cheated on me again.
Wait.
Okay.
All right, so Ms. Burries, the question of the day, why'd you take him back?
I love him.
Ooh, wee.
Why do you love him?
I mean, it's nothing that he can't do that don't make me smile. Yeah, we have our ups and our downs, but this is about the only thing right here. This situation is the only thing that's actually affecting our relationship, no matter which way it comes.
All right, so if you can resolve the issue between Mr. Mull and this ex, then everything would be great. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, I feel like he gives me life. I mean, my other family, yeah, they do everything, but it's something about him that makes me want to be with him because I know the type of guy he is.
So what makes you think he's cheating right now?
Because when he did come back, we was together for probably like 2 weeks. He started doing the same thing all over again, staying out late, still got the lock on his phone. So he told me he was one place and he don't be there. When I got tired of it, I asked, she was like, I'm gonna go to where I think he'll be at. Okay. So I went to the ex house. And what did I see? I seen the car there and he's inside.
What time of day is this?
It's nighttime, like
I just
like
got
12, 1, maybe almost 2 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened, Your Honor, I was at work. I got a phone call from my ex and told me to come over there once I get off work. She got something to tell me. And I got there, we sat down, and she told me that she was pregnant.
And she thinks you the daddy?
Everybody thinks she the daddy. He the daddy.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Ms. Burries, what did you do at that point?
So I was like, have you had any sex? Have you had any sex with her now or then? He said no.
Okay.
But as soon as I get upstairs and having a conversation with her, she tell me that they had sex that same night.
She lied. She lied to get on her skin, Your Honor. That's what she did. She lied to get on her skin. She know how to tick her.
It
She know how
sounds
to push the trigger.
To me, it sounds like that she called your bluff. She's like, did you have sex with her? No, you go upstairs and ask her. You probably didn't think she was going, did you? And she marched right on.
I go up there.
She marched right on up there.
For, Your Honor. I knew she was going up there for. I know this woman, been around this woman 3 years. So I know what she thinking before she think it.
So after she tells you, yeah, we had sex, we just had sex, what do you do and what do you say to him?
I got upset, so I left.
Okay.
I'm like, I walked out. I was like, okay, I'm done with this situation. But not that long after, he wound up, was like, he want to be with me. He called me. He was like, I want to be with you. I don't want to be with her. I'm just going to be here for the baby. I'm just going to try to make sure I be a good father to my child with her. Next thing I know, he comes back. I get a whole inbox.
Well, hold on. So he comes back. You take him back.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it's an inbox from him, but it's an inbox from her. And I'm thinking she finna say some words, but she didn't. It was a whole sex video.
That was something old, Your Honor.
And
That's
I
old.
submitted it to the court.
Okay, you submitted this to the court, and that's what we have here.
All right.
Well, do tell.
This is a video, a very up-close video of a man and a woman having sex.
And he sit here and tell me all day, that ain't me, but I know how your area look. It don't gotta have a face to know it's you.
Yeah, and this will give you a very up-close view of what it looks like.
You are the star of this video. Yes or no?
Most definitely he is.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, why are you hesitating to answer his question?
You made the video, not me.
Video.
He's saying it.
Okay, bring something old to the table.
Hold on.
So you're
tell me.
So you're saying, yes, I made this video. Yes, this is me in the video. But this video was made when I was with her 6 months before, not since I've been back with you. Is that what you're trying to tell the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, were you intimate with her during this 6 months period?
Which one? I mean, which one?
Let me do it this way. Let me clean it up. During that 6 month period, the 6 months in question, were you being intimate with the ex and Miss Burries?
I was intimate with the ex, and me and Miss Burries just was talking.
So you trying to say we wasn't having sex?
No.
So you don't.
Okay.
I just going over there fixing stuff you wanted me to fix.
Oh yeah, you're right. You was fixing a lot of stuff.
You asked me to fix the pipe.
So were y'all together?
Pipes too.
What?
What did you say, Miss Burries?
I guess he was fixing pipes too.
I was.
Okay.
But Your Honor, while we been together still, they got a whole nother video that she sent me. I blocked her on one page.
What video?
She created a whole nother page.
Okay.
And I got a whole nother video. I got that video too.
She sent it to you?
Yes. She created another page and sent it to me right along with some pictures of her telling me, do you know where your man is?
Okay.
And
I submitted that
You
too.
submitted that to the court. My sexy zaddy sleeping good.
That video took like 4 months ago.
If it was 4 months ago, we got back together in March. So I think we still in that little time frame.
It wasn't in that time frame.
This video is one she sent to you after he's come back to you and you've taken him back again.
Yes, sir.
Boy.
And Mr. Moore, is your testimony that that's old and you're not still sleeping with the ex?
I'm not sleeping with her. That's old.
That's your testimony. That's what you're telling this court.
Yep, that's my testimony, and I'm standing on it.
Well, you know what, Mr. Cutler? There's her side, there's his side, and there's the ex's side, and she is here. Why would you escort her in?
Yes, John. I'm gonna have you go straight up to the witness stand.
Hello.
Hi.
Good day, ma'am. How are you?
Good.
Would you state your name, please, for the record?
I'm Teresa Bodie.
And Ms. Bodie, what is your relationship to Mr. Mull?
I'm his girlfriend.
You ain't his girlfriend.
His girlfriend.
How you my girlfriend? This is my woman right here.
Excuse me. Let me talk to Ms. Bodie, please. You say girlfriend as in the current tense, not ex-girlfriend. You were saying you are his girlfriend.
Yes.
Ms. Bodie, how long have you two been a couple?
For about 11 months now.
Continuously?
I'll say off and on. About 4 months ago, me and Jamel got into it and he left to stay with Delvisha just for a place to stay, he say.
So he's not indicating to you that he is
in a relationship. No, not at all.
Now we've seen 2 videos. The one of him sleeping with you and you had my zaddy sleeping good, and then we've seen this very intimate video
of sexual intercourse.
When were those videos made?
A few months ago.
Were they made during the time that when he was with you during that 6 months, or thereafter?
After.
So they were made after he moved back in with Miss Burries?
Yes, Your Honor.
And let me ask you this, why would you send those to her?
I just want her to wake up and realize that Jamel is with me. He's just using this woman and...
Using her for what?
For what she has, you know what I'm saying?
I work 2 jobs, I get my own money.
That don't mean anything. She's doing a lot for you and you're using her, and I just want her to wake up. I want another woman to do the same with me as well.
Okay, but do you want to be with him? But do you want to be in a relationship with a man that you're saying and testifying is using people?
Right.
But the answer is yes, isn't it?
Yes.
Miss Burries?
When court's over, he's leaving with me. I just hate to tell you.
You're confident about that?
Broken. What is going through your mind as you listen to this testimony?
I knew it was true. I want it confirmed. That's the whole thing, no matter where it came from. It was his side, he was saying it was a lie. It was her side saying it was true. I mean, how can you believe any one of them when both of them lie, no matter which way it comes?
I sent you videos multiple times.
Baby, you could send me videos, but you just was telling me not that long ago that the videos, now you're talking about this new. Like, which one is it?
I sent you 2 sets of videos.
Mr. Maul, let me ask you point blank, and I want you to look right at me, okay? No, look right at me. Are you ready right now to come clean? It's out there. We need to hear it from your mouth, from your lips. Come clean right now. What is the truth?
That I'm not cheating.
You know what? We ain't got to play with this. We ain't got to play with this. There's an easy way to get to the truth. This court has done a complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to call licensed and certified polygraph examiner Dave Lawrence to determine, is he cheating? Rob, bring it out.
Dave Lawrence.
How are you, Mr. Lawrence?
Just fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Mr. Lawrence, you have about 26 years in polygraph examination and training. Is that correct?
That's correct, ma'am.
You have trained other polygraph examiners so that they could become good at their jobs. Is that correct?
I have.
All right, Mr. Cutler.
And so you conducted a polygraph examination of Mr. Moe, and you conducted what's called a single theme test. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. We commonly call it the single issue test. It is the most accurate and valid test in our standard today.
So, single issue test for the single issue that we need to resolve today.
That's correct.
All right, Mr. Moe, your story's getting ready to be told. Do you want to tell it? Do you want Mr. Lawrence to tell it?
Tell what? Ain't nothing to tell.
All right.
You asked Mr. Moe 3 questions. You asked Mr. Moe, since moving back in with Ms. Burries, have you had sexual intercourse with Ms. Bodie? You asked Mr. Moe, since you returned home to Ms. Burries, have you had sexual intercourse with Ms. Bodie? You asked Mr. Moe, since returning to live with Ms. Burries, have you had sexual intercourse with Ms. Bodie?
What was his response to those 3 questions?
He said no to all 3 questions.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined on all 3 questions that he was being deceptive.
It's not news to anybody. It's not news to not a person sitting here. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you had sex with Mr. Mo?
Last night.
Last night. Was he with you last night?
Nope.
Ms.
Ms.
Burries,
Burries.
I can't imagine what kind of hurt and pain is behind that expression. Can you share with us what's going through your mind right now?
I'm done. He could go on, bro.
All right, it has been confirmed, Ms. Burris, and let me give you some thoughts. You don't have to put up with any old thing from any old body. Do you hear me?
Because he's shown you who he is and what he is, and you're never going to be number one in his life.
Ms. Bodie, let me say this to you. If you walk out with him, you didn't take home the prize. And if I were you, I wouldn't walk, I would run from him and find somebody who's worthy of you. This ain't it. This is not it.
And Mr. Mo, you need to be truthful.
No, Mr. Mo needs to get gone.
No, he needs to be truthful. You first need to be truthful with yourself. If you don't want to be in a relationship, don't be in one.
Be a man.
Be a man, man up. Do your thing. Just don't hurt everybody else in the process.
Leave a weight of destruction.